Rainbow Warriors at 9, serving 10. It's their number 9, Justin Todd, with a deep breath and a high toss. Middle blocker serves 10 feet long and wide. Another service error for Hawaii. Now Keegan Cook takes to the floor for UC San Diego, replacing Evan Boyle in the rotation. Sebastiano Sani, 2 serving 2 to the back row. Greenwich pass. Rosenthal, 10-foot line. D-set in a phone booth to Tristan Tatrisky, who answers the call. Hawaii take the lead at 3-2.
Just barely caught a piece of the blockers, and Sebasani, as it went out of bounds, looked up to the chair judge, begging, say, please give it to us. We don't have any challenges left.
Wemelt serves at 3-all. Rosenthal over on 2. A rim rocker from the Big West best setter. 6-all, Jim Garrison, the middle blocker. Topspin serve, pass from Greenwich. Rosenthal, one-hand set, left side, Sakanoko. Welcome to the bounce house.
This crowd's trying to turn Hawaii around.
10 serving 8, Sani. Roll serve off the tape. Rosenthal bumps it. Sakanoko faked the set, then he swung from the back row. Filthy from the Frenchman as Sakanoko picks up another highlight reel kill. 3 pattern to aim for in the back row for UC San Diego. Provetnikov, Sani, and Boyle left to right. High toss from Tread to the back row. Pass from Boyle up to Whirl. Push left side. Provetnikov blocked and roofed, and a stare down from Tristan Tatrisky. Provetnikov has to be held back as Hawaii playing like the 1 seed, talking like the 1 seed, and Tatrisky picking up a yellow card for his antics as the Hawaii faithful remain on their feet. Match point number 2. Horniak, float serve, pass from Rohr. Rosenthal, Hazan in the middle off the head of Chandler. Rohr first touch. Rosenthal to Sakanoko in the middle, dug out by Sani. Lures pushing cross court. Provetnikov off the hands of Hazan. First touch Rosenthal, second touch Greenwich, bumped outside. Louis! And it's a Sakanoko slam to end it and send the Rainbow Warriors back to the Big West Championship game. UC Irvine lead Ball State 15-13 in a back and forth affair here in set 3. Bruce, Ball State looking for a way back in this, and it's UC Irvine who have stacked a few points in a row now.
Yeah, this is again one of those little mini runs that they continue to look for. They had them present all through set 1. They fairly dominated 25-19, lost in set 2, but now the Anteaters finding their rhythm again here.
Micah Goss to serve for UC Irvine. Low toss, hard serve. Pass up to Machado. Right side of Rogers, dug out by Darcy. Costi pushes to Jokanovic, disrupted by the double block, sliding in. Lewis gets the first touch. Machado sets it back across the net. Jokanovic dunks it down, kept alive by Basilio and sent back across. What a play from Ball State. Now Costi sets to Jokanovic. He swings down the line, dug out by Machado. Second touch, Basilio. Back inside, Machado pokes it over. Hand pass, Darcy. Costi outside, Jokanovic straight down. Dug out by Scherer. Now cross court set to Rogers. He's blocked, and it's out of bounds. One of the most incredible rallies you'll see all weekend. And a clever swing from Patrick Rogers to put away the point.
I don't know how Ball State wound up with that point. That whole rally felt like UC Irvine was on the brink of closing it out. Incredible work by the Cardinals to stay alive and then give Rogers a chance to end it.
Rogers serves. Pass from Brink. Costi, middle set. Clark, thumb down, pound. All the points count the same. And Trevor Clark has scored a lot of them tonight. Yet to make an error. He's got 12 kills.
I believe that it's 8 straight swings now for Trevor Clark that he has put it down. Still no errors on the night. 12 kills on 14 swings.
16 serving, 14. Costi Harden across. Scherer pass. Machado, D-set. Lewis has to fly in and punch it across. Brink to Costi, outside Jokanovic, through the double block and down. Andre Jokanovic has double-digit kills now as Ball State will make a change. Off goes Ryan Lewis, replacing him in the front row is Matty Canavan, who came in for a server's turn in set 1. Ball State trail by 3. 17 serving 14. Costi, Harden across. Scherer, errant pass off the bottom of the net. Machado bumps it up. Free ball from Rogers. Aitken, bump. Costi, set to the middle. Clark, blocked and roofed. Will Patterson, the first man in a red shirt tonight to deny Trevor Clark.
Everyone in the gym knew where that set was going, and finally Ball State able to turn it back. That looked like a mistake covering the block by Andre Jokanovic. As soon as that ball hit the ground, there was nobody there, and Clark immediately looked at Jokanovic as if to say, where were you? Off the block. Big roof for Ball State.
Big roof for Will Patterson, who had 11 blocks in that 5-set matchup against Pepperdine. Second most in the rally scoring era, as Ball State stacked 17.5 blocks in the regional final tonight. Cardinals with 8. Some moisture had to be wiped up on the floor, and we're ready to get back underway. Patterson fresh off the big-time block. 15 serving 17. Down the line, pass from Aitken. Costi, 10-foot line, fadeaway set. Jokanovic right side off the double block and beyond the end line. As the Frenchman fires up his bench.
Jokanovic back to serve. Feels like the ace is close.
18 serving 15. Jokanovic to the middle of the floor. Pass from Rogers. Set to Rogers back. Coming from the back row. And he sends it wide. Rare error for Rogers, who had to stutter step on the approach. And a timeout from Ball State. UC Irvine lead 19-15 in set 3.
The Anteaters can taste the 2-set-to-1 advantage. Ball State with a good timeout here as they are not playing their sharpest, falling back into their habits from set 1. That was an errant swing from Patrick Rogers where there was no blocker in the area, and that is a sign that they need a reset.
8 kills, 5 errors, 28 swings. Ball State hitting just 105 here in set 3. UC Irvine, 12 kills, 3 errors, 24 swings, hitting 375.
And Patrick Rogers has those 14 kills. He's been solid tonight. Still not at his absolute peak, but you look at the other options on Ball State's attack from the pin hitters. Will Basilio, 5 kills, a 143 hitting percentage. Ryan Lewis got subbed out because he has 5 kills and an 045 hitting percentage. The rest of this attack for Ball State just has not gotten it going at all, and Patrick Rogers needs a little bit of help.
And Patrick Rogers has been a leader, not only with this Ball State team, but in the USA gym over the summer. Selected to the under-23 national team and the Beach Collegiate team ahead of his senior season. Was not expecting to take on such a big leadership role this year under Mike Iandolo, but first-year head coach who has spent the entirety of Rogers' Ball State career before this season as an assistant, turned to the man from Rutherford, New Jersey to lead the way. He's caught the attention not only of the nation, but of fellow coaches. David Niffen saying just a few days ago they're game planning specifically for Rogers in this game, calling Patrick Rogers the best positional outside hitter in America. Rogers has lived up to the billing tonight. As you mentioned, Bruce, needs some help from his supporting cast.
And you talk about Mike Iandolo, came into this season as the interim head coach. He didn't even get the full-time job, and he won AVCA Coach of the Year. What a season it's been for Ball State and for Iandolo at the top.
Cardinals looking for a comeback here as Jokanovic, fresh out of the timeout, blasts the serve into the twine. Ball State 16, UC Irvine 19. Mike Iandolo taking over for Donan Cruz, who is in the building tonight. Left his position at Ball State to take up an assistant coaching job at Hawai'i. Cruz and the Rainbow Warriors and their faithful watching on in this one. Served across for the first time from Canavan. In-system attack from Darcy on the right side. Blocked and roofed. Gunther is there alongside Will Basilio. And it's back-to-back points for Ball State out of the timeout.
Daniel Gunther didn't play at all in the first 2 sets. Has a few blocks here in set 3, though, making a big impact.
Matty Canavan. Second serve, looking cross court. Flag goes up and it's long. Canavan almost with the first ace of the night for either team. We'll send Trevor Clark behind the service line now. 20 serving 17. Float serve across. Pass from Scherer. Machado to the middle. Gunther.
It's 3 kills now for Gunther to go alongside those 2 blocks.
They've all come here in this third set, replacing Braden Stavinsky-Lind. 18 serving 20. Basilio, hard and across. Aitken pass, up to Costi at the logo. Brink left side, rejected by the block. Costi first touch. Aitken pushes to Darcy, right side, into a joust. Darcy can't find the ball above the tape. And it falls back on the Anteater side. Ball State within 1.
Feel the momentum swinging back towards the Cardinals.
Will Basilio looking to tie up set 3. 19 serving 20. Float across, brink pass, Costi. Back row, Jokanovic gets it inbounds. Just caught a piece of the back line. And Andre Jokanovic is playing unconscious. UC Irvine will make a change in service. Off goes Darcy. On comes Kiriakou for the second time tonight. (21 serving 19). Kiriakou to the back row. Passed up to Machado. Back row Basilio, dug out by Jokanovic, and back across, Scherer first touch. Machado swings on 2 and puts it away. Ball State will make a change in service. Daniel Gunther's service turn will be taken by Tyler Wint, who has appeared in all 3 sets tonight.
Now we're getting to the chess match portion. Late in set 3 in the red zone for both of these teams. Service subs starting to come in.
Wint, hard and across, Jokanovic pass. Costi from the logo, left side Brink, disrupted by the block. Back on the Irvine side, Costi, first touch. Aitken bumps back to Brink left side, off the double block. Wint with a dig in the back row. Machado pushing to Rogers left side, fading away, disrupted by the block. First touch Brink, second touch Costi. He swings on 2, and he is roofed. Will Patterson with a monster block for the Cardinals. And we're tied at 21.
He read Costi like a book, saw the shoulders square up, and the junior sent it right back.
Went to serve. Brink pass. Costi back to Brink left side, straight down off the chest of Matty Canavan. The energy has been turned up to 11 here in set 3 as UC Irvine ready another change. Micah Goss off the floor, replaced by Beck Weber.
Second time we've seen this sub with David Niffen trying to prioritize the blocking. Beck Weber, 6'8", Micah Goss only 6'6". That's the idea behind this move.
David Niffen thinking about another change, brought the redshirt junior setter Aiden Schulten off the bench, then sent him back. Andreas Brink will serve. 22 serving 21. Brink hybrid float across. Basilio pass. Machado, D-set. Canavan blocked and roofed. Are you not entertained by Andre Jokanovic? The UC Irvine lead, 23-21. Timeout, Ball State.
The lights are still on in La Jolla, but the party is over. The defending national champions, Long Beach State, win a mad one against the Tritons of UC San Diego in 4 sets. Bruce, the words fall short to describe what happened here tonight.
Yeah, this was a 4-set match that went almost 3 whole hours, and it had pretty much everything you could possibly imagine in a volleyball match. There were unbelievable scrambles, effort being shown, injuries on both sides of the floor. This was an absolute dogfight, and Long Beach was behind. They lost set 1. UC San Diego was in the advantage through midway through set 2. It was the adjustments of Long Beach State that helped them pull through.
It was necessary adjustments. Daniil Hrstanovic, after tallying a season-high 16 kills, forced to the bench. Connor Bloom comes in, makes a big difference, as does Braden Marcourt in the middle, replacing Ben Braun. Pieces and holes being plugged everywhere you look, and somehow, someway, the Beach only get better set by set, hitting above 400 in set 4, all thanks to backup setter Island Doty, who had a career night tonight after a slow start.
That's right. You talk about these injuries, and Island Doty was at the top of the chart tonight of things to watch. Island Doty was in there after Jake Pizzanti got hurt against CSUN, had 18 assists in that game against the Matadors, but really weren't sure what to expect from him tonight. All you can expect, 46 assists and a perfectly ran offense that got even better as the night went on. Doty absolutely did his job.
100 miles in less than 24 hours separate these two teams from meeting once again at the Pyramid. We got to hit the road too, because we'll be there for 22 West Radio, bringing you the call live from the LBS Financial Credit Union Pyramid tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll see you there.